In this video, I'm going to share with you how to do advanced Facebook ad targeting for your Facebook ads in 10 minutes. I'll be showing you my research method to finding relevant cold audiences that you can start using right now to launch your ads. This training is perfect if you are launching your ads to a cold audience and have no data to go into the lookalike phase. My name is Travis John, founder of Enlight Digital Agency, where we specialize in Facebook advertising. Before we start, I suggest you download my free Facebook ads guide for 2021, where I break down my exact strategy I use to start and scale my ads. You can find that guide in the description above. Also, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to this channel with notifications on, as I'll be releasing trainings on how to run Facebook ads on a consistent basis. Okay guys, so before we start, I want to share with you a couple of key things before we dive into this training. Now, the first things first, guys, is you want to know where you're at in your audience stage, right? So there's three stages that you should be aware of and use to your advantage. So the first stage that you should be on is your warm audience. So your warm audience is anybody that knows your brand, has purchased from you in the past, or you have collected, a lead from them, right? So you have them like in your warm audience list. Now, once you have that warm audience list, now you should be going to the lookalike phase. Now, the lookalike phase is what Facebook does to find relevant people that will be interested in your products or services, right? So what they do is take the data from your warm audience list and they find other people that are like that audience, right? So it's giving you more of what you already have. So it's a really powerful tool that Facebook has implemented within their platform. And I love the lookalike audience phase. That's the best phase to be in. Now, the third phase is the cold audience phase, which is the phase that we're going to go over right now. So this is the point where you have no data, you're just launching, your services, right? Or your products, right? You're brand new, you have no data to work off. So this is for you people, right? People that have no data, and it's fine. It's okay. A lot of times, there's points where I have no data, so I have to go through this process that I'm showing you right now in order to get that warm audience and then turn them into lookalike audiences. So we're here at the Facebook Audience Insights tool, right? So this tool is what you pretty much use to do research, right? And where you're going to actually create your audiences, right? It's not necessary, but it's a good place to start out if you have no idea, who your target market is. You don't know their age in particularly. You don't know if you're selling just to women or men, right? So this really helps you break it down. But if you do know, later on in this video, I'm going to show you a shortcut of how to use this audience tool right within the campaign in the Facebook ads, right? So we're just going to go back here just to do research. And the reason I like this tool as well is because it avoids you from doing like manual research, going to Google and, doing extensive research on your demographic when Facebook already has it all here for you, right? And I'm going to show you real quick how it works. So first things first, guys, I want you to look at the left side of the screen where it says create audience, right? So you're going to go ahead and pick, the location that you're marketing your services or products in, the age, the gender, and the interest, and also pages. So if you have like an existing page like I do, because we help a lot of different companies, run their ads. So we have a bunch of pages that we can just pull data from. But if you don't, it's okay. And same thing with the gender, age, you don't have to worry about that as well if you don't know, right? Because as you see here, Facebook already has an audience, like a overall audience of their entire platform. So it's going to tell us here how many people are on Facebook. So it's 44% all Facebook women, right? And 56% men. So there's more men on Facebook than women. So that's an interesting stat, right? As well as relationship status. There's 32% people that are single, right? Up to 47% that are married, right? Now, education level. Now, a lot of people on Facebook are college educated. So you see here that it's a huge margin compared to the other categories where people are in grad school or even high school educated, right? And then here it will tell you the most common job titles, right, on the platform here, right? So it's pretty cool insights off the bat, right? So let's say we are running, a dog store, right, where we're selling dog accessories, for our pets. So if I put in dog here, and put dogs, it's gonna automatically switch this data around, right? And it's gonna tell us exactly who is interested in dogs on the platform. So same thing. It tells us by women, by men, right? If they're married, if they're single, it tells us everything, and also let us know which people, which particular job titles, I should say, right, have the most dogs. So as you see here, just off glance, people that work in administrative services are the ones usually that are interested in dogs, right? So this is an example, right? Like I said, guys, this is more of if you have no idea and you're doing most of the research, right? So another example, let's say I have a beauty store, right? And I know it's gonna be women, right? So I'm gonna just click women right away, and I'm gonna put in beauty, right? Okay, so it popped into shopping and fashion interest, so that's fine. So that's similar to what beauty is, right? Yeah, actually, yeah, it did pop up beauty right here, and it says interest, shopping, and fashion, right? So, like I said, it just gives us like a good understanding. So I'll take it a step further. I say that, hey, I know that people in this niche, for beauty, usually the buyers are 25 and up. I like targeting people 25 and up, women 25 and up, right? Now it's gonna go ahead and calibrate this. Okay, so once I select, like the age, the gender, my interests, and any other categories that I choose from here, including, language, relationship status, all that good stuff, right? Now what I can do next is I can click save, and I can create a custom audience that I can use later. So I go and put in beauty, right? Hit save, and then that will show up in my audience section. So if I go here to where it says shortcuts, look for audiences, or I can scroll down and click audiences here, and it will pop up in my audience section, right? Which is here. Okay, so once I'm done saving my audience, I can actually go in here and find other relevant interests to beauty. So I just go and type in beauty again, right? And it will pop up a bunch of different interests that I can target in the beauty niche, like beauty shop. That's a good example. And I can get rid of this one. And once I have it created, then I can go ahead and hit save and save the audience again, right? So that is an optional method to creating your audiences. Now, the method that I prefer is to actually do it directly in the Facebook Ads Manager when I'm creating my campaign. So I'm just gonna go there to show you guys how I do it there. So same thing, guys. Once you create a new campaign, right? Where I hit create campaign, and then it creates the ad set and then the ad for me. I actually want to go to where it says ad set, right? And I want to go ahead and click edit into here. Then I want to go down to where it says audience. And then from here, I can do pretty much the same thing that I was showing you guys in the audience insight tool. So really this tool is to do research, right? If you have no idea and you want to know more about your market on Facebook, then I recommend to go to the audience insights. But really the real power is in the actual ad set. This is where I do most of my work, right? And also most of my research, because Facebook is going to tell me right here exactly what I need. Okay, so we're here where it says audits, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go down this entire list so we can understand it a bit better, right? So custom audiences, we ignore that for now. I actually did a video on just that. You can check that out on my channel or in my Facebook group, right? And also what we have here is locations, right? So we're gonna go with United States for now. It all depends on where your offer is, where you're selling your market to. You wanna pick that location based on that. But I usually go for United States, Canada, United Kingdom, or Australia. I usually go for the top 4 for the offers that I'm promoting when I'm first running my ads. Then once I've seen it's working, then I'll go to more worldwide audits, right? Now age all depends on who, your market age is, right? So say we are in the beauty niche, right? I know that women 25 and plus, based on experience, buy the most. Usually 18, 25 don't buy as much, right? And the cost is usually a lot higher. But for 25 plus, in the beauty niche, it's actually really good, right? And if I go ahead and type in beauty here, where it says detailed targeting, now I'm gonna see how many people I'm gonna able to target, on the platform based on those parameters. So detailed targeting is where, the magic happens, where it's gonna, give you that, those numbers that you're looking for, right? And then next, you have where it says detailed targeting expansion. You can keep that on or off. I've gotten similar results, leaving it on or turning it off. But in this example, let's just turn it off so we can see the audience that we're being targeted. So 78 million people, that is still really good. I would say turn that on if like your audience drops below a million and you need way more reach. And as far as like your actual reach, the more the better, especially when you're doing interest targeting, because you're letting Facebook cast a wide net, right? And it's good to go broader, guys. I want to let you guys know that. It's really good to go really broad on your audience and let Facebook decide who the best audience for you for your offer is. Because that's when your pixel is going to actually kick in, start collecting that data, and then Facebook is going to learn and say, hey, this particular audience is right for this offer. So let's keep sending traffic to that particular offer, right? To that particular audience that we determine is the best for this offer. So Facebook is very smart, guys. As long as we lean on Facebook technology and keep things real simple, we can have massive success on this platform, right? So there's a few things I want to share with you guys. Now, once I create, this ad set, then I'll actually go in, duplicate a new ad set, and just find other audiences that are relevant to beauty. So like cosmetic, skincare, personal care, even online shopping, beauty salons. Those are all interests that will fit within the beauty, right? So once I create, like 5 to 10 ad sets, I'll let it run and see which is the best audience or best interest, I should say, for my offer. Now, another way you can do it is to go to where it says browse here, and then we can go ahead and break down the interest by demographics, by interest, and behavior. So let me go ahead and go through demographics real quick. So demographics, a good example is like relationships, right? So say you have like a dating app that you're trying to promote, and you only want people that are single. Now, Facebook lets you do that. Type in single. I can target either women or men. For that type of offer, I will split them up, women or men, right? Unless you have ads that speak to both women or men, right? Just an example for you guys, right? I go back to browse and I'm going to interest, and same thing. There's a whole bunch of different interests that you can target specifically on this platform, right? So a good one, let's see, family and relationships, right? So say you are a mother, right? You're in motherhood and you're targeting mothers. That's a good interest to target. And I can actually click here and it will give me a bunch of other interests that are relevant to motherhood, right? So even like this one right here, parents, toddlers, 0 to 2. So say you have like a toy or like a book or whatever that are perfect for toddlers 1 to 2, then we can use that interest right there. It's really a beautiful thing, guys. Like how Facebook is so precise with the targeting, right? So that's why these tools right in Facebook are just perfect to use when finding our audience, right? So same thing, behaviors. Another example. Say you have an anniversary gift, right? Like you're running a jewelry store, right? You want to target men, to buy women, their wives a gift, then we can do that as well, right? Another example is, purchase behavior. So people that are recently purchased, the platforms, and to target these people, with the ads. What else? Mobile device user. You can even break it up by, my Android. Say you're selling iPhone cases and you want to target only people with iPhone. You can do that here on this platform. So you have so many different, interests that you can dive into to this platform. So even if you don't know what interest to type in here, you're completely confused, you can just go to browse and just go through all the different categories that Facebook already has laid out for you. Before I wrap up, one thing I want you to keep in mind that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. There are 3 audiences that you want to go after on Facebook: warm audience, lookalike, and cold audience, right? So you want to move from the cold audience to the lookalike as fast as possible. And of course, the lookalike to the warm audience, because that's when you're going to start getting predictable results on this platform when you're actually running, to your warm audience and to a lookalike audience. So this is specifically if you have no data at all. Start at this level. If you have data, just go to the lookalike phase right away, right? And you can check out my video that I'm going to pop up right now on the screen on how to create custom audiences. If you made it this far in the video and you feel like you still need help with these pieces, you are more than welcome to book a one-on-one call with my agency to see how we can help you out with your Facebook ads. The link is in the bio to book your call. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, as it really helps me in growing this channel. Now, in the meantime, go ahead and watch this video that's going to pop up on the screen right now, because I really believe it will help you in your Facebook advertising campaigns.